everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the scandal of Chun episode 5 and wow, things are really heating up. This episode was packed with drama, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. If you thought the last episode had twists, wait until you hear what went down this time. So, grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's break it all down. Jang-won protects Wari. The episode kicks off with Jang-won stepping in to protect Wari. It's clear that he cares about her deeply, though he hasn't outright confessed his feelings yet. Meanwhile, Wari, ever the matchmaker, encourages Wajin to pursue Jang-won. She even goes as far as writing him a heartfelt letter and arranging a private meeting with him. But to her disappointment, Jang-won politely declines her advances. Things take a turn when Wajin's brother, Prince Wanji, witnesses their meeting. Sensing an opportunity, he informs their mother, suggesting that a marriage between Wajin and Jang-won would be a good move. However, his mother immediately shuts the idea down, leaving him frustrated. Prince Wanji's dark secret. As we learn more about Prince Wanji, his true nature is revealed. He has a terrible history of mistreating women, and in this episode, he commits a truly despicable act. He assaults a palace maid. This disturbing scene highlights his character as a cruel and dangerous figure. It's clear that his actions will have serious consequences, but for now, he seems untouchable. Jang-won and Wari's connection grows. Meanwhile, Jang-won and Wari continue to meet in secret, and their bond deepens. There's a real sense of longing between them, but their relationship is complicated. At the same time, Wari spends time painting with Kim Min-hong, the royal artist. Kim Min-hong is also interested in her and sees himself as a potential match for her. However, Wari seems uncertain about her future and what she truly wants in love. Later, she meets Choi Hwan and asks him a simple but powerful question. "Do you love me?" Choi Hwan hesitates and fails to give her a clear answer. That hesitation is enough for Wari. She realizes she wants a love that is certain, a love that doesn't waver. And with that, she walks away. The Crown Princess's plan. Meanwhile, back at the palace, Crown Princess In-jong is well aware that the prince's mother is trying to introduce a new concubine to the Crown Prince. To maintain her power, she suggests that he take multiple women to bear an heir. This suggestion leaves the Crown Prince unsettled. Wanting to escape the pressures of the palace, he visits his uncle's house, where he meets Hirayan, the woman who has caught his eye. It's unclear where this new connection will lead, but the prince seems captivated by her. The palace maid's desperate attempt. Just when it seems like things can't get any worse, tragedy nearly strikes. A palace maid, overwhelmed by despair, attempts to take her own life. Fortunately, Jang-won and Wari happen to be nearby and manage to save her just in time. As they investigate, they uncover the horrifying truth. Prince Wanji has been abusing women within the palace. Furious, Jang-won confronts Prince Wanji about his crimes. But instead of feeling remorseful, Wanji decides to retaliate. Seeking revenge, he submits a formal petition accusing Jang-won of being romantically involved with Wajin. This is a serious claim, as Wajin has already been promised to another man for marriage. Wajin's decision. With her reputation now at stake, Wajin has a tough decision to make. Jang-won, still unsure of her feelings, asks her directly if she truly wants to be with him. But Wajin has already made up her mind. Following her mother's advice, she decides to go through with her arranged marriage to the general's son. With that, she bids farewell to Jang-won, walking away from what could have been. The scandal grows. Just when we think things might settle down, another volume of Chunwa's stories is published. This time, the story is eerily similar to real-life events, exposing Prince Wanji's terrible actions. The scandal spreads like wildfire, putting immense pressure on the royal family. At the same time, Wanji's uncle is determined to find out who is behind the publishing house. He wants to put an end to these rumors before they cause further damage. And just when we think we know where this is heading, the episode drops a bombshell. Choi Hwan, the very man Wari once questioned about love, is revealed to be the mastermind behind the publishing house. Episode Review. strengths and weaknesses. Now, let's talk about the episode as a whole. There's no doubt that the scandal of Chun is trying to highlight important issues, particularly the struggles faced by women. The show doesn't shy away from difficult topics, and that's commendable. However, the execution of these themes leaves much to be desired. One of the biggest flaws in this episode is the lack of depth in character development. The characters often feel more like plot devices rather than real, fleshed-out individuals. Their actions sometimes feel forced, as if they're simply moving the story along rather than behaving in a way that feels natural or meaningful. Another issue is the overwhelming number of subplots. At this point in the series, we have so many unresolved storylines. The mystery behind Chunwa's author, Choi Hwan's secret role in publishing, Wari's search for a suitable partner, the growing scandal surrounding the royal family, the complex dynamics between the crown prince and princess, the crown prince's budding interest in Hirayan. With so many moving pieces, it's easy for the core message of the show to get lost. Instead of feeling like a tightly woven drama, it sometimes comes across as a scattered collection of events with no clear direction. That being said, the episode does succeed in keeping viewers engaged. There are plenty of shocking moments, and the stakes continue to rise. The show still has the potential to tie everything together, but it needs to focus more on developing its key characters and giving more emotional weight to its plotlines. Final thoughts. So, what did you think of Episode 5? Were you surprised by the revelation about Choi Hwan? Do you think Prince Y will finally face justice, or will he continue to get away with his crimes? And what about Jang Won and Wari? Do you think they have a future together?